Hello, I'm going to read you part one of this book. Yep, is it upside down? No, it's like this. Yep, it's obviously the Midnight Gang. Okay, it's the other way around. Sorry, I don't know what's happened, but that will never happen again. Okay, I don't know. It will. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna start the first whatever. Welcome to the world of Midnight Gang. This is Lord Funt's Hospital. In London, England, it was built many years ago. Should have been demolished many years ago. The hospital was named in Homer. Its founder's late Lord Funt. This way up. So this is the hospital, yeah? It's the way around, yeah? You know that? Because, yeah, you obviously know. So you see that's the hospital. Next, have a look inside Lord Funt Hospital. This way up. So firstly, this is going to be the children's ward. Oh, no, never mind. It's going to be the children's ward, the pharmacy, children's ward, the Rod's ward, the Nellie's ward, Sir Quenin Sellers office, I don't know, gift shops, and the basement, yeah? So next. Don't worry, there'll be a part 2 until we finish the book. Don't worry, there'll be a part 2 until we finish the book, okay? Give some other time to look at it if you want it. Okay. Oh. Meet the patients in the children's ward. High up in 44th floor, of the hospital. This is Tom. He is 12, goes to a posh boarding school. He has hurt his head. So, that's Tom, right there in the chair, yeah? Amber is 12. She has broken both of her arms and both of her legs. So she's been in a wheelchair for some time. So she's in a wheelchair, and then next to her is Robin, is also 12. He is recovering from an operation to save his eyesight, and for now can't see a thing. See? With the one of the bandage, I think. George is 11 and from the East End of London, which makes him a Cockney. He is recovering from having his tonsils taken out in operation. See? That's George. Tonsils taken out. Yeah. George is right there. Yeah? No. This book. I'm making a video. Sally is just 10 and the youngest of the group. Because she is so ill, Sally spends the most of her time sleeping. You see? That's Sally. Downstairs in one of the grown-ups' wards is the oldest patient in the hospital, 99 years old, Nellie. Snelly, with the hair, not too long, but almost long. Hundreds of people work at Lord Funt Hospital. Among they are Potter, a lonely figure whose real name is a mystery. His job is to move people and things around the hospital, which he never seems to leave. So yeah, he's that person, yep, there. Yeah, that's not blurry. We actually just do it like this. Yep. See him? Matron. Despite running the children ward, she doesn't like children at all. So this lady doesn't like children. I mean, who doesn't like children? This lady is a hostage. No, hostage. I mean, whatever. Dr. Lopez has just become a doctor and is rather easy to fool. I mean, you can mess with this guy. He's easy. He's easy. He says easy to fool, so let's go on him and just see there's an elephant behind him. I mean, it's bait. Never mind. Totsie is the hospital dinner lady. She brings meals round on a trolley to all patients. I hope she gives good food. No, not her. Her. That person. Never. Nurse Mies is a tired-looking nurse who ever seems to get night of work. Yep, this is the nurse. Daly is one of the hospital cleaners. You can always tell that where she has cleaned, as there will be a long trail of fag ash. Fag ash. Not yet, look. It says fag ash. Well, which one is it? Yes, here. See, it says fag ash. Not the other word you think, yeah? It's just the other way around. Oh, never mind. This book. That's why I don't like it. Now it's fixed. Okay, now it's normal. It's the same as the last one. Okay. Oh. Mr. God is the old chemist. He has hearing aid in his thick glasses. Mr. God runs at the pharmacy and hospital. See, he runs at the pharmacy at hospital. Yeah, she has thick glasses or thick hearing. I can't remember, I can't find it again. Thick glasses, yeah. Sir Quentin Strillers is the upper class hospital principal and is in charge of everything and everything. Everyone and everything. Misread that one. See? That's the principal. Not principal. Yeah, hospital principal, sorry. From outside the hospital there is Mr. Fuse, the headmaster of Tom's schools. St. Willet's boarding school for boys. He does look a little bit posh. Him.
What do you mean posh?
Mummy.
Okay, so.
It's okay. That's an accident, don't worry about that. Ooh. Wow. I see the Big Ben. What shall be happening? Comments down below, what do you think is happening? You see that? Oh, there's a teacher. I didn't notice. I'm not joking. And there's a clock. There's this. Oh, I thought there's two Big Bens. Sorry. One at each side. But there's one Big Ben here, which is a good Big Ben. Next page. Midnight is the time when all the children are fast asleep. Except, of course, for the Midnight Gang. That is the time when their adventures are just beginning. Wait. You finish at chapter 1, okay? Chapter 1. Finished? No. Let's just read for a little bit, yeah? Chapter 2. When is chapter 2? That's not that long, okay? Arg! Screamed the boy. The most monstrous face he had ever seen was peering down at him. It was the face of a man, but it was completely lopsided. One side was larger than it should have been, and the other was smaller. The face smiled as if to calm down the boy down, only to reveal a set of broken, rotten teeth. This made the boy even more scared than before. Ah! He screamed again. You will be all right, young sir. Please try and be calm, slurred the man. See? It's the picture. Little picture. I'll show you all the pictures, yeah? For chapter 2, it's not that long. What's a big picture here? His face was so misshapen, that so was his speech. Who was this man, and where was he taking the boy? It was only then the boy realized he was lying on his back, staring straight up. It felt almost as if he was floating, but something was rattling. He was rattling. The boy realized he must be lying on a trolley with wonky wheels. His head clouded with questions. Where was he? How did he get there? Why couldn't he remember a thing? And most importantly, who was this terrifying man-monster? The trolley traveled slowly down the long corridor. The boy could hear the sound of something being dragged along the floor. It sounded like a squeak of a shoe. He looked down. The man was limping, just like his face. One side of his body was smaller than the other. See? It's taking them in a room in a long corridor. What's going to happen? So the man was dragging his withered leg along with him. It looked like every moment might be painful. Bang! A pair of tall doors swung open and the trolley trundled into a room and came to a stop. Then some curtains were drawn around the boys. I hope that wasn't too uncomfortable, young sir, said the man. The boy thought it was curious that this man called him sir. He had never been called sir in his life. He was only 12, sir, was a title reserved only for teachers at his boarding school. Now, you wait. Here I'm just the porter. Let me get the nurse. Don't worry, you can pause the video to see the pictures because maybe I'll go too fast yet. As he lay there, the boy felt strangely disconnected from his own body. It felt limp, lifeless. The pain thought was in his head. It was throbbing. What if the feeling could be a color? It would be red. A bright, hot, rage red. The pain was so intense, he closed his eyes. When he opened them, he realized he was starting straight up at the bright, fluorescent light. This made his head ache even more than before. Then he heard the sound of footsteps approaching. The curtain was whisked back. A large, older lady in a blue and white uniform with a hat leaned over and explained. The boy, her dark circles framed her bloodshot eyes grey wiry. Hair scattered on her head. Her face was red raw, as if she had scrubbed it with a cheese grater. In brief, she had the appearance of something who had not slept for a week, and was angry about it. Oh dearie me, oh dearie me, dearie me, oh dearie, dearie, dearie me, she stuttered, to nobody in particular. 2 more pages, see? And 2, don't worry. Every chapter I'll stop. In this confused state, the boy took a moment to realize this woman was in fact dressed as a nurse. At least the boy realized where he was in hospital, was born, and he couldn't remember that. The boy's eyes drifted up to the lady's badge. Nurse Miss, Lord Front Hospital. That is a bump, a big bump, a very big bump. Now, does this hurt? She says, as they poked the boy hard on the head with this finger. Ow! He screamed so loudly it echoed along the corridor. It's a little picture of her pinching his head. Why would anybody do that? That's a bad hospital. The parents should be there. Or if you didn't have any parents, that would be sad. Some slight pain, muttered the nurse. Now just let me get the doctor. Doctor! The curtain was whisked across and then back again. As the boy lay there staring at the ceiling, he could hear the sound of footsteps departing. Doctor! She barked out again, no some way down the corridor. Coming, nurse! Came a voice from far off. Quickly! She shouted. Sorry, said the voice. Then there was the sound of footsteps approaching at speed. The curtain was whisked back. A young pointy-faced man breathed in his long white coat, trailing behind him. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, announced a posh voice. It was a doctor, and he was somewhat out of breath at having had to run. Looking up, the boy read the man's name badge, Doctor's Loppers. That is a big bump. Does this hurt? A man said. Oh, it's the man that you can fool now. Oh, well, I told you. Never mind. Just skip that. Yeah. Out a pencil from his breast pocket. He then held one end and tapped the boy's head with it. Ow! The boy screamed. Again, it was as bad as being jabbed by a gnarly old finger, but it still hurts. Sorry. Please don't report me. I've only just graduated as a doctor. You see, I won't, muttered the boy. Are you sure? Quite sure. Thank you. Now I need to make sure I cross the is and dots the I just have this little admissions form to fill in. The man, when proceeded, the roll out of form looked as the as if it might take a week to complete. A week. So it's the picture of the shy doctor. See? It's not really shy. It's an easy one to fool. You can just call it a shy doctor. I don't know what to call it. It looks shy. Oh, it looks very happy. The boy signed. So young man, began the doctor in a sing-song tone that he hoped might make this boring task fun. What is your name? The boy's mind went blank. He had never forgotten his own name before. Name? Asked the doctor again, but try as might, the boy couldn't remember it. I don't know, he spluttered. So that is the end of the chapter. See chapter 2? Yep, sorry about that, but it's the end. But in like 3 hours, I'll do the next chapter. How long is it? Oh, no, it's not too long. It's like 5 pages. So sorry. In 3 hours, I'll do the next. So let me put this I'll continue next time. Bye!